today we're going to be talking about the marine life and how the marine environment is being threatened, and also how the catches or fishing that have been going on in the Caribbean Sea have been drastically underreported. And if you want to hear my thoughts and opinions on this topic, please keep on watching. Open Access Frontier Journal in Marine Science actually stated that an alarming 86% higher than that reported to the Food and Agriculture Organization. So basically, the amount of catches that have been reported to the Food and Agriculture Organization is not the accurate number. It's 86% higher than what have been reported. So this is actually caused by the amount of overfishing that have been going on in and around the Caribbean Sea. So the more tourists we get to the Caribbean Sea and the Caribbean islands, we need to produce more fishes and more seafood to feed these tourists, and the less conservation of these fishes and seafood that have been going on in the Caribbean Sea, basically. So that have not been accounted for to the Food and Agriculture Organization. The only thing that has been actually reported to the Food and Drug Administration Organization, I should say, is the number of fishes or catches that is actually being exported to other countries. And the problem with this is they don't have enough people to actually keep count and keep reports of like the amount of fishes that get caught and actually get sent to like hotels and bars and different places that serve different people. And they also don't have people to track the amount of fishes that actually get sold to local people either. So that in itself is a big issue, because they don't have enough people to keep track and keep count so that they can better understand what they can do to improve the marine life and improve our fishing environment for our fish, so our fishes don't go extinct and later on we don't have any fish at all. And just like this in Jamaica, the parrotfish is actually going a little bit extinct or is being threatened, because a few days ago they actually had a whole seminar about the parrotfish and how there's a big decline in parrotfish in Jamaica, a big decline, and that's why they held this seminar, because of the decline in parrotfish. And if you don't know what a parrotfish is, I'll actually insert a picture of what parrotfishes look like. I actually love parrotfish myself. It's one of my favorite fish, so I can understand why they are trying to conserve and preserve the parrotfish in Jamaica, because a lot of people love parrotfish. The slogan for this this parrotfish seminar that they did was "Save a parrotfish, you save a life," and that's very true, because anybody can catch a parrotfish in Jamaica. It's pretty easy to fish in Jamaica also, because tides are low and all that. There's a lot of other things that play parts in our fishes getting threatened and our marine life getting threatened, like climate change. It has a lot to do with our fishes being threatened, because fishes are used to a specific environment, and when that environment gets too cold and when that environment gets too hot, it causes issues in our marine life. As we all know, climate change does a lot to our environment and does a lot to our seas and oceans, and also pollution. Pollution is a big thing, and as you guys know, like sewer systems and a lot of other stuff, they dump waste material in oceans, and it's not good for our fishes, it's not good for our marine environment, it's not good for nothing. And also the amount of boats and cruises and boat rides and boat trips that have been going on in the Caribbean Sea has also played a lot in the marine life being threatened, because the more boats in the Caribbean Sea, the more our fishes have to adjust or leave that specific area, migrate to another area, reproduce, all that. So the more we have more boats, cruises, and stuff in the Caribbean Sea, the more our fish have to adapt or move or switch places. So that's not good for marine life either. And also overfishing where people poach fishes for their skin or their teeth, or just poach them to put on walls, stuff like that. Illegal poaching of fishes, or illegal poaching of sea creatures, sea animals, anything that has to do with the sea, whether they poach them for their skin, their scales, their teeth, or just to put them on a wall, stuff like that. That also plays a big role in our marine life and our seafood being threatened. So it's up to the government to actually put in place people that can actually report the amount of fishes that actually is coming out of the ocean, whether it's to feed tourists, whether it's to feed the locals, whether it's illegal poaching, whether it's any of those things. It's up to the government to put people in place so we can better track our seafood and our marine life and actually conserve it. Because if that goes bad, I don't know what the Caribbean islands are going to do, because a lot of our food is based around seafood and the sea, and our lifestyle is also based around the sea. We go deep water diving to see the marine. So a lot of our lifestyle is based around the sea and based around seafood. So it's up to the government and up to the Caribbean people to actually make sure that our fish don't go extinct and our marine life isn't threatened, and then all of a sudden we don't have a marine life, because we have been forewarned from scientists that is actually happening right now in the Caribbean Sea, and it's something that the Caribbean islands really need to take into consideration and take very seriously, because this is a part of our culture. Caribbean food and seafood go hand in hand. So,
and they also say that we have oil in our waters, and if they drill for oil in our waters, that's something else we need to be worried about, and our marine life is going to suffer drastically if they drill for oil. But that video is for another day and another video, because I have a whole lot of research coming for you guys and news as far as that is concerned, so stay tuned.
the government and the people that's actually doing fishing actually need to be very mindful of what they're doing, and making sure that they're not over catching a specific fish, or they're not overfishing a specific sea animal or sea creature, and make sure that our marine life and our sea is being protected on both ends, on the physical end of being a fisherman or whatever, and also on the government end, that they're doing the best thing that they can do to conserve our fisheries and our catches and our seafood and everything. So that's all I have to say on this topic. I just hope the government take this 86% higher than what have been reported to the Food and Agriculture Organization of catches. So I hope they take it serious. I hope they put government legislation in place to protect the marine life, to protect the fishes, to protect that environment, because we wouldn't want to see it go to waste. We wouldn't want to see anything bad come of our sea, especially the Caribbean Sea. And all I have to say on this topic, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to keep up with my channel, you have to click that little button, that little bell button that you see on your left if you're on a smartphone, and if you're on a laptop, desktop, or iPad, it's on your right. So that's all I have to say. I'm out of here. Comment in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think about our sea animals and sea creature and seafood that are being threatened because of overfishing and the drastic amounts of under reporting of the catches that have been going on in the Caribbean islands. So I'm out of here. I said my piece. Deuce.